Yeah, that's the thing. Like we say meditation, and I ask the 20 people and they say, yeah, I do have a meditation practice. And then actually, but meditation can be many different styles and different levels and different purposes, different utility to meditation. All of this that you described, there is some type of special music or hertz that you are listening to coming in. That's probably, this feels good somehow, this soothing, is calming somehow. The sending love meditation, like maybe to the inner child or whatever, love for whatever reason, because love is good or higher vibration or something, or inner child work, sending love. This is also this, all of this, you are doing something. Basically, there is some, you are doing something. There is a stimulus, there's a positive hertz music, something is happening. Sending love, positive affirmation, I am saying the positive affirmation, or I'm listening to a tape saying positive affirmation. You are beautiful spirit, worthy of being here. You are lovable. Okay, these things usually have the effect that, again, it's soothing, makes you feel better. For some people, maybe piss them off, but those people, they are not going to do them. So anyway, so all of these are some meditation that I don't recommend. I would recommend them. Those three things that you said, I would recommend them as a nervous system regulation technique for people that I'm feeling like shit and I can't fucking function, or I don't like it, and I can't just witness it. I can't just be with it. It's too much. I can't be with it. It's too much. So then I would recommend this to some people who I feel like they don't have the ability, the knowledge, the willingness, the ego stability to be with it and to learn all of that. I'm like, hey, this is like a lollipop from one angle. Those things are like a lollipop. But it is useful, but it has this element of, it makes you feel better in the moment. However, you take the hertz off, you go about the day, you are going to feel kind of like that. And then again, if you have to put the same thing, so it's like you have to keep soothing it all the time, like a stretching, like a, but the advantages of those things is that they are soothing the pain body, which is different than processing it. It's kind of soothing it. It's like a massage. It's almost like you have some kind of serious, I don't know, illness, and if you do massage, it can make it better temporarily, but it's not going to deal with it. And the meditation that I'm doing, they are more like, they don't give, usually, I think 99% of them, they don't give anything to think of this or to, it's more like are about simply developing the ability to just observe what's happening and allow it to be. Just observe what's happening and allow it to be. Also, the meditation I'm doing, they are, you know, I'm going to get to your answer, yeah? But I'm explaining why it's happening this. So the meditation I'm doing, so first of all, we are watching the breath. This allows for the mind to quiet a little bit. As the mind quiets a little bit, what may happen is that for some people who have done a lot of, anyway, for some people, this kind of get to a place of peace, let's say harmony, peace, okayness, feeling good, quiet mind. Some people get there. And then that feels good, so they like it, and they do this. And that also is a little bit, could be, again, as a lollipop. Because actually underneath that peace and quiet, there's shit that is a little bit 2 stories down that is not going to come up. It's going to come up in your relationship, in dealing with the world, in the night at 7 a.m. when it's dark. It's like like the gremlins are coming at just certain times. They are not coming all the time. So even for those people who, let's say, I have a witnessing meditation practice that doesn't do anything lovey-dovey to me, I'm just watching the breath, watching thoughts, watching, it may get to this place of just nice, quiet presence. However, for many people, when the mind quiets down a little bit and I don't bring the lollipop, the soothing, positive energy, then I'm aware of, oh, what is this? Oh, there's something in my belly, there's something in my chest, or I have this yucky feeling that it's very familiar. I always try to escape it, but it comes in meditation. Yeah, so this is very normal. Actually, this is good now. This is good because the agitation, the first layer of agitation of busyness and mind, it slows down a little bit, so that's good. That's good. And now you are aware of the emotional body that was there all along. You are aware of the baby crying that was crying all along, all the time. So, and now it's unpleasant. Also, the meditation that I'm doing, they are, because you can have witnessing meditation that's more like head kind of spirit thing, like, hey, stay aware, notice the sense of being aware, notice thoughts. This thought comes, this thought goes. Now there's no thought. Notice there's just being. There's sounds, there's thought, there's being, no thought. So you're staying at the level of the mental, so witnessing just the mind. This is good, but it doesn't bring this welcoming presence to our body where we have our emotional body. And that is also not, so it's not ideal. So in my meditation that I bring here, which are not mine, this more like from my teachers, they are like, you are bringing all the 3 realms, the witnessing the thought, but also in my guidance is like, hey, notice the body now, and I'm guiding to notice what's happening in the body, to let go resisting, to welcome it, to observe it, to let go resisting it, to welcome it, to let it be. So these prompts are bringing somehow the light of awareness to the emotional body, and then the emotional body is going to present itself, and then we have our pain body, discomfort, fear, whatever, plus the rejection of it. We all have inherited from our ancestors this wonderful quality that we don't like to feel unpleasant. So we develop this ability to push down feelings. Some of them, they come and we push them down in some way, going in the mind, going towards TV, chocolate, Tinder, or weed, or tobacco, or vodka, whatever. Or we go, anyway, we escape it somehow, or we get busy, working, or calling friends, or yeah. So we have this mechanism because in childhood we couldn't, it was hard, we couldn't. So, and our parents, they didn't have all this YouTube and this great teachers. So in the past, our ancestors, it's like, fuck, is the tiger in me, or my parents, like my grandparents, they were in the war. Then there was a communist, they came, they took their property, like Zina, she's from Romania. So you are in, I don't know. So there was like bad. I mean, it was like atrocious, it was cruel, it was unfair, it was loss and pain. And so my grandpa didn't be like, hey, let me be with this and witness and and allow this and bring presence to my deep pain. No, there was no knowledge about this, so they had to fucking get it together and to take care of the family. And so they repressed and suppressed and get resilience and function, and they get bitter, and then they're like, yeah, just. And I know, I saw this in myself, in ourselves. We have our parents' programs, and I could see in a deep inquiry, like this. I had some feeling, and then I would promise, hey, it's okay to feel this. And I'd be like, no, don't feel, be strong. I see my father's face, don't feel, be strong, don't go there. I have to control it, I have to be strong, don't feel, shut it down. So that's what we are dealing with. And this impulse is like, don't feel, I'm afraid to feel, it's uncomfortable, I don't like it. They don't say this, they don't have these words. You need to inquire in a certain way to see that resistance. That's what it says, I'm afraid to feel this, don't feel this, I don't like, I hate it. But it doesn't say that. So that is that there's the sadness, something, maybe some loss recently, or a lifetime of loss, or like fear comes, plus that thing, that resistance to feeling. Now you have twice the feeling. So that's what you are dealing with. And I'm going to teach here what to do. But in your particular case, I want to give you something practical. In your particular case, that yuckiness, is it as an actual voice or a thought, or is it as an actual energy that you don't know what it is?
It was more like an energy.
It's an energy.
Yeah. And that has a lot of just heavy emotions attached to it.
And it's some part of the body. And it's not clear what kind of emotion it is. It's more like a contraction, like
Anxiety.
Okay, anxiety.
Despair.
Despair. And as you are noticing this stuff, I guess some part of you is like, what the fuck, like it's freaking out in some way, but you don't have lots of thoughts about it. There are not thoughts about it, or is more like it becomes dysregulating, it seems.
Yeah, I'm fearful that I won't be able to move through this.
Okay. So yeah. So what it is there is that also when people have this like, oh, there's this and there's this anxiety. So sometimes it is anxiety, maybe like anxiety meaning fear, fear, worry bucket. But often anxiety is not anxiety. Anxiety often could be anger, and that I shouldn't be angry, or sadness, and I'm afraid of sadness, or some emotion, a bunch of like rage, and then the program, be nice, be good, I'm a good girl, and I shouldn't feel rage, so I'm afraid to feel. So this anxiety could be feeling with some resistance to it. I'm going to go, this is more like, this is more like what Scott Kilby calls second dimension of practice. First dimension is more like witnessing what is here and allowing what is here, developing ability to not be checked out and being present. Okay, and you are doing that, it's all good. And now there's shittiness coming. And the first dimension is not enough. Just witnessing is not enough, because I mean, there's still something you can do in first dimension, is to train yourself to let go resisting, to keep allowing it, but in a certain way. But ultimately, that thing needs to be, it's like a creature that you don't know what it is, and it's caught in the pipes. And it's like, So it needs certain things to bring that creature, like to say, yeah, I'm sad because she left me, and then I'm alone, and like I'm sad and I'm tired of all these relationships that end. Ah, so to tell its whole thing, so it needs to be flushed out into the open. So flushing out into the open, because it's a little bit hidden here, you need like second dimension tools. It's like opening the hood. There are things like we are going to learn, like mining, which are, this is like more like now becomes investigation. It's not just witnessing and allowing. You are like, okay, it's already hot already. It's a hot potato, so how to look at this hot potato. We're going to do this, but just for you now, straight off the bat, what you can do. Also, it helps to realize. So when you have a hot potato, it's already, you are not in a swimming pool, swimming in a swimming pool. You are in a little, some waves. So swimming in waves on a level 2 storm or 3 is different than being in a swimming pool. So that's why I recommend to do just regular mindful meditation when you are calm, and to be present every day when it's okay. So you develop the swimming ability and not be lost in thoughts and daydreaming all day. And because you develop your swimming, your witnessing capacity to not get identified, and you strengthen that. Through this process, also, what will help with the hot potato is to realize that, and we're going to do this now. I'm talking too much, but this is a good question.
I have been practicing the awareness of my thoughts throughout the day, and I'm noticing like how low my thought process is around what I'm experiencing.
What, low?
Very low thoughts. Like my mind.
You don't have thoughts about that?
Well, my thoughts are not in a good place.
Oh, I see. They are low, meaning.
Yeah, like low vibration. Like my mind immediately goes to the far extreme fear.
Fear of that material?
Yeah, what I'm experiencing in my body, tingling and numbness.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so there are some things like through meditation and through some of these pointers, we realized that I am not what is being observed. There's thoughts come and go, feelings come and go, sounds come and go, and there's something which is aware. So, and this we understand more and more experientially, and no matter how strong it is, it comes and goes and never hurt or scratched that which is aware. This, the awareness has never been scratched by any trauma or anything that we have had in childhood. So this, we have more confidence in that, knowing that whatever that hot potato, that's not me. The tricky part is that that hot potato is some pain body that we identify with from childhood. So that feels very personal. It feels very much like me. But still, to remind oneself that, hey, there's something, it's not going to kill you. I'm allowing it and all of that. So the stronger the meditation insight comes, then you are more stable to witness really nasty stuff, unpleasant stuff. But in your situation, I mean, okay, I would just, I think that what comes up for you, it comes up more like serious stuff, some woundedness, some trauma comes up. So there, let's say it's not ideal to do it alone. Let's put it like this: it's not ideal to do it alone, or at least at the beginning. What you could do when it comes is to, rather than freaking out, to be like, hey, where is it? Where is this? where is it located, this like yuckiness, and to see it is somewhere in the left side. Okay, can we, and how unpleasant it is from 1 to 10, it's a 7. Okay, can I just be with this 7? It's 7. Can I let it be? Can I let go resisting it? Can I welcome it completely and let it be? You know, this, you are making some progress there. However, it's still, you don't know what it is, and that's difficult, and you have the embedded resistance. The next step will be to mine it, to see this yuckiness, and to be like, I mean, yeah, it could be like, you need to see who or what is this about? Who or what is this about? And actually, in this yuckiness, like shaking or like, there are hidden thoughts in it. They are not online. So this is more like deeper skill to make conscious the thought that is in that yuckiness. Some first layer of thought is this thing that's too much. So this is all thought that says, oh, it's too much. This is too much. I can't be with this. This is too much. I can't, it's like, oh, I don't like this. It's too much. Well, just witnessing these thoughts, it is too much. I'm afraid to feel this. I don't like this. I hate this. If you can witness these thoughts, you are witnessing the resistance to it. And from one angle, it will be easier a little bit. You will see if you can witness these thoughts like too much. But it's hard because this is like, it's like intense thoughts. And you can even do it like this. You can say these thoughts. You can whisper them. If it says it's too much, or I can't do this, I can't do it, you can whisper it, but you are hearing yourself. It's too much, it's too much, it's too much. It is too much, too much, it is too much. You are hearing your voice. Some form of witnessing thought. Basically, if we witness something unpleasant, like with the baby, that calms if it's met. The problem is that we have the thought it's too much, that is subconscious, and it's scaring me, this thought. I'm turning away from it, and it's even more scary if you can turn towards it. But if you're with someone to guide you for this, it's easier, you know. But we are going to learn here how to, basically your pain body is coming up in meditation, which is good. It means that your system is from one angle more sensitive, you are more aware, you are less distracted, and you are ready to heal from one angle, yeah.